World Turns.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Queers and Soaps. I'm Angel, joined by my fellow co-hosts.
Eric, hello everyone.
We're here for As the World Turns 1988 from May 20th to the 27th of 1988. And let's roll the credits. So should we address the elephant in the room that there was a missing episode?
Yeah, and it was a major one.
And it was a major one. So,
but with the help of our books.
Yeah, we have a book. We have our books. Yeah, we have one very descriptive paragraph in the book. Want me to read it or want me to wait until
I guess we gotta wait till we get there, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Okay.
Forget what episode that is. That's episode 20.
I think that was 20th was a Friday. I think it might be the 24th or the
4th. We'll figure it out. Because I think, there was like a cliffhanger and then we didn't see how it ended. Kirk's still getting on my nerves. He's all about business, right?
Yeah, wait a minute. Like, I can't wait until they actually pair him with somebody. Like
Iva, because they're putting them.
It looks like it's gonna be Iva right now. Yeah,
looks like it's gonna be Iva because they're always they just like pop up here and there. She doesn't seem to like them. She's like, oh, this guy. I love Crazy Laura. I'm gonna miss her if she's done. I know people didn't like her back then, but I like the crazies, and she's a good crazy. She
really is, yeah. Because like the character she played in on Guiding Lights seemed to be a good person, so that's like a good.
That's
switch of character, so
not that I don't like good people, but they gotta be an interesting good
person. Her husband was a bad person, was like the morally the questionable person, but like but she was the good person. So
Seth is still around being annoying with Betsy, blah.
Countdown to Seth's last episode, which is sometime in July.
Not soon enough.
Not soon enough.
Lila and Casey, there's still not enough of them for me. I want like a front burner for them and they're very side burner.
Are they saying that they're in Boston?
They're in Boston.
I thought I heard that in dialogue when these episodes that
Margot
called Casey and Lila from Boston, like and they were in Boston, not Margot, because obviously she's in Greece, but
no, because they were all together when
they were in
Craig
Oakdale. Yeah.
Maybe they're going to Boston for something.
Or maybe it was a connection when they came back from Greece.
I like Lucinda's hair in this one.
Yes, me too.
She got her hair did. I'm like, oh, she finds out this tragic news and her hair's good. Kirk asks Dusty if Lucinda's ever getting a break in between all of this work she's doing, because everybody's always interrupting her and he's getting really annoyed. He's like, this woman doesn't have time to work. No wonder why her ship's sinking, basically. We have Herb's wife is still around for a minute. Diane's worried about Herb and goes to Lucinda to like interrupt her, of course. And Kirk's like, I'll be in my office. Tell me when she ain't busy. Kim and Bob are relieved that Laura is out of town. We know she's not, but they think she is, so they feel safe for now. Nancy mentions that the letter opener is missing. We also have Bob talking about his credit card missing, so we know Laura's jacking up the credit card.
Well, she stole the credit card. I don't think she used it yet, because they would have called Bob.
No, she did use it because that's what the hotel thing.
Oh.
That's what the hotel thing's about, remember? She says that she's going to pay with a check.
Well, no, I know she didn't use it yet at this point of the
point
of the story. She's using she wanted to use the check.
She says she's in a relationship with Bob. Right, she says, I'm in a relationship with Bob Hughes and he's got to leave his wife and, whatever. But he does call to check with Bob, the hotel guy. And I think Pam and Bo are there.
Yeah, because they're babysitting Chris. While they go to we'll get to where Bob and Kim are at in a minute.
The boring wedding. Which, I mean, it's kind of like a real life wedding. Like everybody just go to the wedding, everybody's dancing, whatever. I expected a little something. I don't know. I always because they do it so much now. They have big things happen at weddings. Back then,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't seem like they really did. Like big things would be happening on the side, like out of the
Either
wedding,
maybe
but
after or right after the wedding with like
right,
Lisa's divorce.
like Laura goes to the wedding and doesn't do anything, and I'm like,
Nobody sees her.
no, and she just goes in and out. Like I would have rather her been like mess around with stuff there, but whatever. She crazy. We don't know what she's going to do. Laura, yeah, Laura tries to pay with Bob's credit card in the room. She says that her and Bob are in love. Um, the Hugheses get ready for Babs and Hal's wedding. Franny returns. See, Franny, they never leave. They never leave.
Well,
They always return.
this is her last appearance.
Sure it
The wedding
is.
is. No. I actually looked it up. No, I actually looked it up. May is her last appearance,
uh,
which I'm sad about.
all right, we'll see.
But Julianne Moore has gone on to do bigger and better things, and even came back to As the World Turns. So,
Yeah, for the
but
finale.
she for finale, yeah.
Yep, yep.
But I know
So see,
this
she
is her.
returns.
Yeah, she does come back, but I think this is it for Julianne Moore.
So Diane tells Lucinda Herb didn't show up for work. She says Herb went with Laura to Ohio, and that's when Diane don't care anymore. She's like, whatever, my man left me. I could care less what happens. 2 hours till the wedding. Leanne is worried about Paul. She talks to Andy about that. They don't really do much, these kids, until like what, the last episode. Franny noticed that Laura was doing Kim's mannerisms and stuff when she was in town, and I said,
Mm.
why didn't she say anything to anyone? Like, and now here we are with crazy Laura on the loose. Thanks, Franny, for nothing. Betsy tells her that Craig is alive. Nobody told Franny that Craig was alive. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Lila and Casey are on. They don't really do anything. I think Seth and Holden come in and be annoying. They talk about Tonio. Emily pops up. Meg and Tonio go to dinner at Lisa's. And Earl returns
Yay!
for the wedding. I was so confused. I rewound it like 3 times because it sounded like she said Al. Does he go by Al too? He probably does.
No, I think that's just audio stuff, but it is Earl.
All right, because I heard Al 3 times when I ever went. And I'm like, because if he has two names too, I'm going to have a problem. Because then we have Bo
I don't
Billy.
think he does. Yeah.
Because I rewound it and I heard Al. And I'm like, why did she say Al? It's the name Earl. Diane's worried about her. Like I said, and now she doesn't care because Laura calls and she's like, I'm worried about him. I haven't heard from him. And Diane's like, I don't care what you do with it. I heard you're crazy. Like, I gotta go. I don't got time for this. You're a disturbed young woman, she said, which kind of gets in Laura's head at one point.
Yeah.
And that isn't that where she's like on the bed and she kind of like is like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. She said something weird, and I'm like, oh man, it's just going down. Kirk says um, for Lucinda to watch her money. She got to stop spending. You got to stop donating. We got to get shit together. She's like, who are you to tell me you don't watch my money? And he's like, well, listen, like we're going down. What you gonna do? Craig's going to see Sierra in Montega. Oh God, that stuff's annoying. Hal says that he will be Paul's daddy. I was like, oh, that's so cute. He's like, I'll be here for you no matter what. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Bo Billy tries to call his mama on the phone. There's no answer. That's when the hotel calls because he has to talk to Bob just to clear the credit card.
Mm.
Um, but he's not home, so she's like, whatever. And wedding time. Margot's in Greece. All she does is talk on the phone and talk to that man.
Yeah.
Does that man come on the show? Like, I feel like they're like lining up for him to
Oh,
come
I
on.
don't know.
You don't
I don't
recognize that
know.
name? So she toasts to Hal, the wedding, because she knows it's happening. Everyone walks in. Shannon and Duncan are late to the wedding, of course. They're always at the castle or the police station. So they're always doing something. Laura's there. Pam and Bo discuss Bob from the motel. Like why would he call? They're getting a little suspicious of things, but still don't know about Laura at this point. Bo Billy finally gets Ma on the phone. Where's Laura? She doesn't know. She's in Oakdale. What are you talking about? Babs and Hal get married. They make their vows. Boring, boring, boring. Laura
I
goes
like
and
that.
then
Well,
leaves.
well, I like that
Go
how
ahead, talk about it. I don't
I
have
like that
anything to say
how
about the wedding.
the only thing I like about it is like that well there's a few things I like. The set is just like ginormous.
It is.
It fits everybody in it. And then
It
also
looks
we
like a
have
set.
it's like it looks actually like a set. It's like
Yeah.
ginormous, it's white, it's like wow, this is like crazy. And then the priest was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I've never dealt with anybody who had so many a couple of dealt with so many obstacles before. And I had to rewind. I was like, wait, did he really say that? And
Which
then
I'm surprised. Well, I guess because he knows all their business because it was in the
yeah,
paper.
he knows all their
So
business, yeah. And then
yeah,
Hal was struggling with his vows, and I like that Paul kind of came in and supported him a little bit. You know,
yeah,
yeah, I like that.
tightening their bond, their
Mm-hmm.
stepfather stepson bond.
Yeah,
Because
and as
usually
for
you
the
don't go along with
dresses,
the step parents.
and as for the dresses, they're a little gaudy to me, but it's also 1988, so I'll give them a pass. I think Kim was wearing pants, which I find it interesting that I don't really see her in a skirt.
Yeah,
Or it looked like that, or it looked like that she was wearing that whatever. Maybe the skirt, the way the crease looked like she was wearing pants. The dress part of the dress,
yeah,
yeah,
it did look like pants. But yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look
yeah,
because I'm curious now. Because she
yeah. I mean,
wasn't.
which is interesting because like, well, she was in the bridal party because, oh god, so sorry. Let me do a family tree real quick.
Yeah,
So
dude. Because I want to
Jennifer
know
and
who.
Kim are
Who's
sisters, and
right. Who's Barb's mom? Jennifer.
Jennifer Ryan Sullivan.
Kim is her blood aunt.
Kim is her
Then
blood aunt. Yes. So
okay.
yes, so they're related. Lily, we don't know why she's in it. It's because her and Lucinda don't get along.
Yeah.
And Lisa's her business partner, so she's in it.
So Bo begs the manager to go into the motel. And then that's when they find Herb in the tub. Poor Herb, rest in peace. He was just trying to be a good
Yeah.
guy, even though he did cheat on his wife. But they did have marital
Yeah.
problems. We don't know their situation. Pam gets a hold of John finally. His Lucinda was on the phone nonstop with somebody. Tells him about Laura and being in town and look out. Bo tells Pam she got to get Chris out of the house. Laura arrives at the Hughes house. She smashes the pic of Kim and Bob. At the wedding, just everyone's dancing. I think they say Lila's going to sing later, but we don't get to see her sing, so it might have been in the
It
episode
might have
that we're
been in that
missing,
episode. Yeah. Well,
sadly.
it's not from now on, so it might be something else.
Yeah. So Pam
I
had
love
gotten,
that
I guess,
song.
Pam got Chris out of the house. Laura prepares for Bob's return home, and I guess she gets in like a nightie. I guess she's getting in Kim's clothes. Lila calls Margot to tell her Hal and Babs are going to Greece for their honeymoon, so she might not want to be around. I'm like, Greece is a pretty big place. Like, are they going to the
Grease
same
is
exact
huge.
place? I'm guessing they are going to the same exact place because why not? Bob gets home and Laura is ready, and now we can read.
After getting the message from Laura's landlady, Bo called his mother, who said that she hadn't heard from Laura and had no idea who Mrs. Petrie was. A frightened Pam locked herself in the Hughes house with Christopher while Bo went to the Yardley, which is the hotel she's staying at, or the motel
Yeah,
she's staying at, and discovered Herb's bloody body in the tub. So I'm reading, I'm kind of backtracking so we can get to full.
no, that's fine. It's
It's a
fine.
whole paragraph.
Right.
Bo called Pam and told her to leave the Hughes' place at once. Pam fled through the back door just before Laura arrived. After smashing Kim's picture, which is what we saw,
Right.
Laura settled in to wait for Bob. Bob arrived and found her dressed in Kim's nightgown. So it is Kim's nightgown.
Okay.
And brandishing a knife. So remember, she was holding a knife to her, like kind of to her chest, too.
Was it a knife or was it
Or
the letter opener?
what was it?
Does it say
It
knife?
might be the letter. Well, it says knife, but I'm thinking it might be the letter
Oh,
opener.
yeah, I think it was the letter opener.
Yeah, she could have upgraded. She
Yeah.
probably could have went to the kitchen upgrade.
Let me get the butcher knife.
He told him if he didn't declare his love for her, she would commit suicide.
Oh,
Content warning suicide. So, and make
yeah.
and make it look as though Bob had killed her. Bo, who'd been watching this from the outside of the house, bursts in and grabs the knife. Before she was taken away, Laura pleaded to Bob to tell her that he loved her, and the always kind Dr. Bob said, "For all the good in you, I don't love you."
He said, he said, "For all the good in you, I don't love
Good in
you."
you, I do. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. For all the good in you, I do love you. Sorry,
Wow,
I'm thinking of like
that was nice of him
what's
to
it called?
do because she's that
That's
shit.
what I'm to do. Yeah,
I would feel nervous to do that because then I'm like, she
yeah.
could get out.
But it reminded me of when oh, this was on All My Children, when there was a scene with, I think it was Taylor and who was Keith Hamilton Keith Hamilton Cobb's character, what's his name?
Noah.
Noah. Where Noah said to Taylor, "I don't love you. I don't even like you."
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. Yep.
I wanted him with Julia, so I hated Taylor.
Yeah. And I wanted Taylor with, honestly, with these episodes I've been seeing on Patreon, I want Taylor with Terrence.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
Terrence too.
Livia's son, yeah. So
Yeah,
there's a little bit more.
go
Heartbroken of
on.
his inability to help his sister Bo broke down. And then I don't know if we're gonna get this, but it looks like we're not getting in these episodes. But it was later revealed that Laura had been abused by her father at the age of 12, so it was sexual abuse.
Yeah, that did come in like the last episode, I think. Tonio thinks about Emily. Meg and him are not having sex, so he goes to Emily, of course,
Mm-hmm.
as cheating men do. We find out Laura killed her papa and she was sexually abused in this episode, and she's in like the mental ward right now.
And now, part two of As the World Turns.
Lila tells Margot to go somewhere else because Babs and what's his name Hal are going to Greece. Yeah, Bob and John fight about Margot and Tom because John's still looking for Margot. I don't know why he's being like that. It's so annoying. Like, why has he got it? I guess he wants control. Like, he just has to find his daughter. Like, Holden gets stupid after he talks to Emily. Margot finds out Montega is in trouble. And Craig finds Bryce's baby toy plane in like the mess in Montega.
Oh no, Bryant, not Bryce.
Oh, Brian. Lucinda and Lily are on. She changed her major to like be a manager of something. Lucinda's not happy because
Hotel
Lucinda wants her to
management,
work
hotel restaurant and management.
right, and Lucinda doesn't want
I
her to
know that
do that
because it's a
because
major at Temple. Go
she
House.
wants she wants her Lily to take over the company, so she does not want her doing that. But she wants to run the cellar with Lisa or whatever. Tonio calls. Susan overheard where Margot is, so John now knows approximately where she is, I guess. Craig gets held up. It's Sierra's friend Maria from Paris. Maria says Sierra was executed, so
Oh
Sierra is dead for now.
yeah,
I don't know what's going on. I'm like, is there major contract
yeah.
negotiations? Like,
I'm guessing because I'm guessing. Well, she doesn't come back till 1990.
okay, so she is
So
dead for a while.
and then this was really the actress playing her that read. Well, we'll get to it when he's on the plane. But
To
like this
read
was
the
really the
letter,
actress
yeah.
playing her when she read the letter. Yeah, before
Tonia
the murder.
shows up. Tonia shows up at Lucinda's, tells her that Sierra is in trouble. Maria gets shot. Rod and Betsy are on, and Seth calls. Seth always up her ass,
Yes, he
especially when he
is.
seems to be around. So annoying. Lucinda flips out at Tonio. I hate your country and mess like that. We get the Nightmare on Elm Street music again.
Me too.
So bizarre to me. I'm like, this music doesn't fit in, and I don't know if it's because I know Nightmare on Elm Street. It's just odd, but
They should have used it
whatever.
for Laura's. Well, if
Yeah,
they didn't,
that would have made more sense,
they
right?
probably did.
Meg worries Tonio will go fight in his country. Susan and Emily talk about Holden, and we get bad news about Craig. Babs and Hale are with those Italian people again, the Viscontis. Tonio slept with Angela, and Angela wanted to sleep with Holden.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're brother and sister, right? The Viscontis? I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Either that or they have an open marriage because
or,
somebody
or they
remember
have an open marriage.
they're always
Hey,
trying to sleep with people.
nothing wrong with that. You can't yuck somebody's yum.
They drink to Tonio's downfall because shit's going down. Craig got Bryce. Is it Bryce? What's his name again?
Bryant.
Bryant.
So
Why do
think
I keep calling him
Brian
Bryce?
with a T on it.
Craig got Bryant on the plane. Calls Lila. Says that they don't have Sierra. Sierra left a note for Craig. Shannon and Harriet catch up. Remember Harriet from
Yeah.
last year? Oh, so she wants Shannon wants what's her name's help with her problems, not being married. She wants to get married to what's his name, Duncan.
Duncan. That yeah.
She
You
wants
should.
to have
I mean,
babies.
let's stop right there. When Duncan came in and his shirt was a little too tight for him, I was like, "Ooh, get it, get it, River Swan."
Oh, Duncan. Yeah, he's not proposing to her, and she's upset about it. And I guess that's the next step. I mean, they've been together in this castle for months or a
Mhm.
year. I don't know what it is. Lucinda calls. I guess when she finds out about Sierra, she's like, Maria's a slut and a liar, and she slept with Tonio and all this stuff. Well, now she's dead, I guess. So don't worry, Lucinda. She got hers. But she's of course upset that Sierra is possibly dead, or I guess they think she's really dead at this point. Lila tells her about the list of executed peeps. And they think I don't know if they're looking for the list or they're trying to get a hold of the list at this point. Craig has flashbacks about his and Sierra's love story. Emily and Tonio bang it out, which helps him
Of
figure
course.
out what to do. A good
Hey,
sex session
if
with
it
your
makes you think,
mistress
yeah,
will always
it
get
helps you
your
figure out
thoughts
what to.
going.
Yeah, so it also gets your thoughts roaming and everything. So
Holden tries to stop Meg from looking for Tonio because he knows that he's with Emily because she's gonna find again these stupid Snyders and they're holier than thou crap and keeping secrets from each other. And I guess like in a way she probably wouldn't believe it, because she's kind of dumb to it
yeah.
that he cheats.
Well, she is the youngest out of all the Snyders.
But
I found
still,
that out. So
but still, I
she's
feel
the
like
most like people think that she's like the most immature, but really I think she has more. I think she's the best Snyder out of all of them. Just to be,
I like her out of all of them. Although she's,
I like her. Well, I'm
but I
talking
wish.
about in current time. I didn't like her in.
Right.
I love Marie Wilson, but I didn't like her interpretation of Meg because it was yeah.
Well, you probably didn't like the writing then for Meg. Is
Yeah,
more
I didn't like
so.
the writing for Meg. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the writing.
So, but why
But I
doesn't
love Marie
Holden
Wilson.
say? Why doesn't Holden say to his sister, I think your husband's cheating on you right now, so don't be surprised if you bump in. Like, why? Why? Like, why couldn't you just say
Hmm.
that? Why do they got to keep it a secret? Like, it's so stupid. Like,
Yeah, right.
whatever. And then Iva doesn't help any either. She should do the same. She should find because she had Meg, like, and because he wanted her to like hold her there. She's like, oh, I couldn't hold her here. Well, then tell her what she might find. Leanne tells Paul that she thinks she's the reason that Margot left, which she kind of is. Not 100%, but because Margot's also special sometimes and whatever. She thinks it's better to leave town than to confront your problems, but whatever.
Hmm.
And then Paul's like, no, it's not you, and I got to show you how important you are, and kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah. So that got me to thinking. I was like, wait, can her and Andy get together? And I had to really think about that because I think they're technically not related, but they are related by marriage. So,
So
or
Andy
related
and
by
her,
Andy and Leanne. So remember, Andy's father is John Dixon, but his mother is Kim. Leanne's father is Tom.
right?
So they're not.
Okay.
So they're. But it could get icky So I don't think I don't think they're even going to attempt it. They may attempt it, but like I know it's more clean with Paul and hers if they even
Okay.
attempt to do it.
So Shannon comes up with the idea to ask Margaret for help, even though Margaret's supposedly gone. But then this wind comes and the calendar blows up in the February 29th. She's like, Margaret's trying to tell me it's a
88.
leap year, and women can ask men to marry them in leap years. I've never heard such a thing, but I guess
That
it's
is
a
some
thing.
Sadie Hawkins BS right there. I don't think it's true.
I don't know. I feel like it probably is true in some weird other
Mm-hmm.
country or something. I have no idea. But yeah, so whatever. So now she can ask Duncan to marry her. Meg hears Tonio tell Emily that she's a good lover, basically. Like, oh, being with you, this, whatever. And Meg's outside, and she's just like, so I'm
Excuse me.
kind of excited to see the next one.
Yeah.
Craig returns with Brighton.
Bryant. Bryant.
Bright, Brighton from Family Matters.
Bright and McClure. Yes, Bright and James. There we go. Which though we both would have been a baby then. Like 2 years old then. So
Right. So Craig
both would have been
returns
a
with
baby.
Brian. Lucinda and Lily find out that Sierra's name is on the executed list, and then they just lose it. And that's where we're at.
I gotta give
So,
Lily credit, even though they're kind of side burnering her.
very
The last time
sideburning.
last time she found out somebody died, she freaked out and ran away and everything like that. She's more like, oh, I'm here for my mom. Well, I mean, her adoptive mom, but her mom, nonetheless.
She's
She's
definitely
here
her
for her
mom, because
mom.
she's
Like
crazy.
yeah. Yeah, she's here for her mom. Like she's more supportive and everything like that. So
There's a lot of
not running
people
off
dangling in
into
the
the.
wind.
It's not. There really
'Cause-
is. I wonder how much of that is like the strike material.
right, like we have, like nobody's really. I mean, it's interesting stuff, but at the same time, nobody's doing anything. So,
Yeah, I guess with the cheating stuff with Emily and Tonio,
Tonio.
I guess Lily's just sidelined being happy with Dusty, which I'm happy about that because I don't want
Yeah.
her near Holden. I'm sorry, guys, I don't want her near Holden.
I know
Especially
Emily seems to want to keep holding too. She's like, I know ultimately we're gonna end, but I want to try to keep them. I'm like, what? Why?
why, why?
It doesn't make sense. You're cheating, and clearly Holden is gonna have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's gonna just say like you've been distant, that type of thing, and I needed some sex. You know what are you gonna do?
He'll probably be the one to initiate the divorce. I know that's gonna happen.
Or who cares? I don't care about
He'll be the
Holden.
one. He'll be the one. I mean, and then we gotta get Emily somewhere. I guess she'll be with Tonio. Where would that leave Meg? Though I have an idea where Meg goes, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
I have an
I
idea
don't
where
know.
Meg goes. So yeah, I have an idea.
And then
I'm not gonna say it just yet.
and then I guess I don't know what's gonna happen with Pam and Bo either. I guess they're just. I mean, they're still together for
Yeah.
now, but
Is Pam? Well, Pam. Do you know if Pam's still gonna be still on the show? Because I'm
I
starting to
don't
like
know.
her.
Yeah, I don't mind her.
I'm starting to
She
like
seems
her.
like,
Yeah.
but I can't imagine where she's going because we know she ends up with Holden. We
Mhm.
had read that a while ago. So I guess once
Yeah.
Holden and Emily break up, that's where Pam will end up. But she's still with
Yeah.
Bo right now. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to lead into these relationships, but we'll see.
Mm.
And we haven't had a patterns episode in a long time.
No, we
So we're going to have that
haven't.
again.
Man, we
Is
could have
that
had
still
a.
happening?
Oh, that would be great. That would have been great. No, I know it happens for the longest for like years. That at least until like the late '90s.
Cool. Yeah, I like these episodes. The May sweeps are sweeping, as you like to say.
Yep.
Again, I wish Laura pops up somewhere along the lines because now what Bob and Kim are going to do? Like they're going to be boring.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. They kind of. Yeah.
We'll see.
And this something happens with Bob and Kim in the '90s, but I don't. But I'm not. I'm not going to say because it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't want to say it.
Well, I know. I think I looked up. I saw Franny and Sabrina get recast, and I think they come back. They
Hmm.
come in '89, so
Yeah.
I guess that'll give them something to do then. But we're in the middle of '88, so they need something to do the rest of the
Yeah.
year.
All right. And that's all I got. And thank you for watching our coverage of As the World Turns 1988. As always, you can find us on all the socials, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon at Queers and Soaps. And until next time, bye.
Bye.